Hello and welcome to ISTV English News. I'm Dhanya. Let's take a look at the top story first. Centre will not gain anything by continuing to cut funds for development projects while pretending to be concerned about the welfare of Manipur. The news in detail. The BJP-led NDA government is not going to gain anything by claiming to be very concerned about the welfare of the state while cutting down funds for developmental schemes for the state at the same time. This was asserted by social scientist Dr. Dhanabir Laishram during an exclusive conversation with joint editor of ISTV, Nauroy Phillips. He said many national leaders of BJP, including the Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh, have paid a series of visits to the state during a short span. While speaking during functions held in the state, all of them had stressed on ensuring development in the northeastern region. However, in stark contrast to their promises, the states in the northeastern region were excluded from the special status state category and have been treated on par with states having plenty of resources. In addition, the NDA government has scrapped many developmental schemes that were active during the regime of the UPA government. Dr. Dhanabir Laishram said, the BJP should match their words with their deeds if they want to stand any chance of winning the confidence of the people.
Awang nungpok ba Manipur gumadadi Delhi gi UPA orzu NDA orzu ifatta patre khoisi ifatta patre abadi hojiksi BJP na yam kanna magi election campaign gi oro degidi Manipur gi lari film sida awang nungpok gi wero prime minister gi program oina laiba mantri nungdi tawsiam kungedana ko hanaga yam manadana union minister yam to ilak pasi yam phai adubu moi laga paisa di yauk te dana ko hanagi namu moi di lak tra paisa di mu la me ba ada prajana pambasi moi lak pasi nate paisa lak pne ba ko adana paisa lak tabasi ma kanadre ani subada chakot pagi wa yam toina thammi moi na soduga special status category je masi lokthok pajina di chakot pagi marum gadi mari surele andre aduna chakot pagi wa haibi ba adegidi union minister to lakpa simani premium na haraun ngai wede maram di ain chung khanjabada chakot pa yabagi magi category du dei lokthokpa central scheme ya ma handan ba ko aduga tasingna di state na puthokada sia du ha na gi 10% ngam dabada 50% ga laga di ngamni ngai suide aduna aidi NDA gi adegi di UPA gi orsu Manipur miyam na any party je thajaba wat leba ada amuka na NDA gi leriba film sida hojisi special status category lokthokhi baga sidi ain khamada Manipur miyam na adum nango ina namjin bagi mong dona thambane na lawi aduna saukhat pagi wangang bi bada saukhat pada yawga doba magi paisa saukhat pada yawga doba policy madu implementation to bada yengada lokthokada meet madu miyam da darkar oi khali madu natragadi
The student who was beaten up severely by KRF cadres at its camp at Thingsat Khul is recovering satisfactorily at RIMS hospital. Vishal, the student, was abducted along with two labourers who unfortunately were tortured to death by the KRF cadres. On the other hand, RIMS hospital authority has confirmed that the 3 persons who were injured in an attack by a mob at Haurang Kairel are now out of danger. The Manipur Pastoral Development Fellowship has denounced the killing of 2 labourers and severe physical assault on a student at Thingsat Khul recently. At the same time, the organisation condemned the burning of a Meitei Christian church and another church in a related violence. Stopping such activities from recurring is very important, Manipur Pastoral Development Fellowship said in a press note. As part of its Mother Nature Remembrance Month, Mahausa Ima Ningsing Tha, in connection with the World Environment Day, Royal Riders Manipur and Green Revolution Society have cleaned the bed of Nambul River. The program, which was conducted on the theme Save Our Rivers, Save Nambul, was attended by IMC Sanitary Chairperson R.K. Newton Chandra, AE of Engineering Cell Monica, Superintendent of Police Imphal East Angam Kamai, and President of Royal Riders Manipur Thangjam Niren. Advisor of Green Revolution Society, O. Kennedy, said keeping the Nambul River clean by a few dedicated individuals will be an impossible task. It is necessary that we understand that the task of cleaning the river is our common responsibility. Dirtying our rivers and canals are similar to striking our own feet with an axe. He said assistance to the ongoing mission of cleaning the stretch of Nambul River from Maharani Bridge will be provided in the future too. R.K. Newton Chandra said the present situation is critical and the step taken up under the program is very appropriate. It is laudable that royal riders are travelling from place to place in the state and bringing emotional integration, he said.
Nambul River is the Patauti Lantadanaba, Ima Indolice name, Haibadi Purana Market, Nielsi Market, New Market, Amadi, Labor Section Krimaki, Ima Bills in a Sajo Pinabu.
In today's national and international news, the war of words over appointment of Delhi's acting chief secretary on Sunday continued with Minister of State for Home Kiren Rijiju accusing the AAP government of indulging in character assassination of a lady IAS officer from the northeast and disobeying the constitution. Accusing the AAP of insulting the people of Northeast, the minister said the officer's appointment was made by the LG as per rules and the Delhi government was making allegations against her without any proof. This is nothing but character assassination of a lady IAS officer from the Northeast. They are saying she is incapable. What are the charges against her? If she is involved in any corruption, bring charges against her. By making public statements against her, they are just indulging in character assassination. It is an insult to the people of Northeast, he said. Rijiju's comments came in the wake of the controversy over Arvind Kejriwal government's opposition to the appointment of Shakuntala Dole Gamlin as acting chief secretary of Delhi by Lieutenant Governor Najib Jung. Gamlin hails from Assam. 2 policemen and 2 Naxals were killed in an encounter in a densely forested area in Chhattisgarh's Bijapur district this morning. Acting on a tip-off, a joint contingent of the Special Task Force and the district police were on a search operation in the Gangalur and Mirtur areas around 450 kilometers away from the state capital of Raipur. When the team reached Mirtur forest, a group of armed rebels started firing indiscriminately, following which the security personnel retaliated. A 28-year-old STF constable, Sitaram Kunjam, and 26-year-old Motiram, a constable with the state police, were killed in the gun battle, which lasted for over an hour. A backup team was sent to bring back the team from the spot. At the moment, the total number of Jawans in the area, including the search operation team, are over 200, said police. A CISF head constable killed himself with his service revolver at the National Human Rights Commission building on Saturday, an official said. S. Rajamanikam, 47, shot himself around 7:50 p.m., said an official of the Central Industrial Security Force. The head constable was posted at the NHRC office in central Delhi. Manikam had returned from a 29-day leave earlier this month and was facing health problems, the official said. Senior officers of the CISF reached the spot and police were also informed. India and Mongolia on Sunday inked 13 agreements, including an air services agreement and in cyber security, as Prime Minister Narendra Modi held talks with his Mongolian counterpart, Chimed Saikhanbilek. Modi and Saikhanbilek inked a new strategic partnership agreement after their talks at the State Palace. Besides the 13 Memoranda of Understanding MOUs, both sides inked a joint statement. Both sides signed a revised air services agreement, which updates from previous arrangements of international air services between India and Mongolia. Both the nations are parties to the Convention on International Civil Aviation. They inked a treaty on the transfer of sentenced people, which would enable the sentenced people to be near their families and help in the process of their social rehabilitation. At least 7 people were killed and 27 others injured in a bomb blast in Nigeria's northern state of Yobe. The attack, carried out by a 10-year-old female bomber on Saturday, occurred as she approached a bus station at the heart of Yobe's capital, Damaturu. Garba Musa Fika, director of the state-run Damaturu Specialist Hospital, told the media that 7 bodies were evacuated from scene of the blast. 27 others who sustained various degrees of injury are currently receiving treatment at the facility, he said. According to the hospital official, 7 out of the 27 wounded people were critically injured and might be referred to a tertiary hospital for further medical attention. Saturday's attack was the deadliest since the Nigerian military commenced a massive operation against Boko Haram militant group from the northeast of the Africa's most populous country. At least 5 people were killed and 2 injured in a US drone strike launched in Pakistan's North Waziristan on Saturday evening, media reported today. According to local Urdu TV Express News, the US unmanned aircraft fired 2 missiles at a house in the Wara Mandi area of Shawal Valley of North Waziristan, Pakistan's restive tribal region bordering Afghanistan. The attack completely destroyed the house and killed 5 persons and left 2 others injured, Xinhua news agency reported. Local residents of the area rushed to the site and pulled out the bodies and injured from the debris. Identities of the killed and wounded persons have not been known yet. However, the report said some suspected people were residing in the compound for some weeks. This year, at least 45 people have reportedly been killed and many others injured in such strikes. And now let's take a look at the top story once again. Centre will not gain anything by continuing to cut funds for development projects while pretending to be concerned about the welfare of Manipur. Thanks for watching and do stay tuned for more updates.